everyone. So today we're going to look over at the October Earth signs and see what's actually going to happen for October for them. Right now, it's just not clear, and that is the theme of Earth signs for October. I do see a fall. I do see a red leaf. I do see, the yellow leaves on the ground, and that is a symbol for them to keep going on. There was something that happened in September with everything that happened and is still working out that you just can't understand how that really did occur in their lives. And when you boil it down just to simplicity, because it's such a broad spectrum of an aspect, you can't do it anymore. The Page of Swords states this, that it comes in like a whirlwind, like a knife in the wind to cut it out. But the Page of Wands sits there and says the fire is put out beknownst to a thee. So the Nine of Cups comes in, and the theme in this is contentment. Contentment. You can't believe the word that is just in my videos daily that it's driving me insane. So I'm just going to have to make a video about lament and pertinence and contentment. So that is where it ends for them, and a new beginning starts between the 2nd, and they want to say the 29th, but really it's the 2nd through the 9th. There's a lot of hints and synchronicities that come in for them that start the new beginning if they are really paying attention. The world in reverse means there's an incomplete cycle that they have not finished in their life. The sun comes out and says it is happy when they figure it out, but it will be a halt stop, an absolute halt stop. The Ace of Pentacles means there's a money offer coming in. Could be business, could be a suit settled, could be anything like that, could be promotion. The Devil in reverse means there was a gamble towards them in the month of September to most of the year or years, where the Six of Swords says lament, and they say, no, I am not lamenting. I'm not crying about it. I'm not doing anything about this. I hate this word already. So the King of Swords in reverse states, it is something of a type of contract of energy that was thrown out there that is so ill. I do see some health issues with them in October, like a kick up of flu early. It is a little bit of a trick, but it for them, like, this is real, even if it's a cold for 3 days. It's gonna make things difficult with the Ten of Wands in reverse with that. The King of Wands in reverse says they are willing to do a duty do on someone, as I say, and literally cut it out because they've had enough. And when someone has been thrown to the earth and dug into a hole more times than one, that is when someone innocent becomes criminal. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse means this is something that was not well skilled. And it is a kind of reversal of the meaning. So you have to look beyond and far. So the Eight of Cups in reverse says, go beknownst. You got to carry out. You got to carry out. The Lovers, new relationships. I see more solid, more solidified relationships for the earth signs. I see a pause at the end of the month, like a break for them, which is better because September, they couldn't get anything done. They were so out of characteristic and out of their personality. You couldn't do any type of reunion, nothing. You couldn't have any nostalgia. You couldn't have a picnic. You couldn't do it. And they just had to sit there and blink. That is why they're like, are you sure? Because earth signs are really grounded and connected. Their reality. The Ace of Cups says it might still have a little bit of remnant residual of what happened. Now the Eight of Swords in reverse states you just got to go about. And they're like, I am not going about, I'm staying where I am, and I'm going to run my mouth so classily it hurts between the 12th and the 29th on an issue that appears right in their face, and they win it. They win it. The Three of Wands states it is such outlook after what has happened. They're very clear. There's no obstruction. There is no ill justice on whatever they do, whatever they say, and no matter how they act out, even if it's out of character. That is where the Ten of Cups comes in. That's true contentment, where they're so solid that they can see clearly and they gain their security back. Now, as far as bringing it in with astrology and the other zodiacs, the one that's going to impede the most is a little bit of the Scorpios, because you can't be a hermit mode. He goes, yes, I can. I hear a man saying, yes, I can. I can be a hermit and get it DONE. It's not greedy at all at this point. At all. At all. And they're like, are you doing this for free to live off the system? No, that's stigma. That's also profiling. That's also stereotyping. So with that being said, that is where the upset with the King of Cups in reverse comes in, because you can't be balanced when people talk to you like that at all. So when the Page of Pentacles comes, when a new young offer, something that is young, and it could even be just a 20-year-old who's just starting out and said, I got a business, I've got this, I've got that. It's fresh and new. And they say, I'm taking it. Why? Because I see further outcome. There is something in October that was a catalyst for September, and vice versa, back so woven like a braid that the Mohegan tribe and that even the Navajo and the Cherokee are showing me with this, because a lot of Native Americans are earth signs. That the Four of Cups says they just don't even have any more options by the end of the month. They have like, they keep throwing the options like, nope, we're stuck on this one. The Wheel of Fortune states that it will complete out on the basis of known for the earth signs. That is where the Tower moment comes in that we've been expecting. Earth signs, I see you grounding something to balance it out again. The Ten of Swords in reverse states you can't do it enough. And I hate that phrase again because it keeps going in my mouth as a psychic. And I protect and ground as much as I can. And here I am, I'm bouncing my leg and I say, yep, they're going to declare war in their own way. And it's going to be so classily. You can't do it. And I hear all forms. So Nine of Pentacles states they actually young to early on in their lives, wherever they are in their age, manifested this, and it comes to them in October to make the crossroads, which is the Two of Swords. They're a strong masculine energy when they present themselves, but really they're dualities, they're male and female energies that are natural within us are balanced. That is where the velocity, the communication comes in, when they're able to sit with you or stand in front of you and say, no, you're not clear. No, you're not the one saying that. So with the Queen of Wands, it sits with such persistence to gain that honor. That is when you know they're in the right judgment, in the right frame of mind. Everything. They have such logic. Again, they're back to themselves. where it looked like they were delusional in September. They're very strong, very strong. Confirmed. Ace of Swords. That is their month this year. It's October, highly October. It ushers in a lot of good like training, a lot of good apprenticeship, a lot of good teamwork with the earth signs. Now with the crystal quartz, I hear they lament for free for none, N-U-N, but none is a bay with me. That is an old saying from 1922 from Winston Churchill that stated when he was actually taking one of his baths because he was known to be psychic and he do water connects. That's why he loved being in the bathtub because it also helped calm him down, that he could see that the earth was a turn of a mess. And sometimes they just could not say anything in World War II as an outward direct because everyone could hear everything. Everyone knew everything. And that's all you need to know is that he stated that in October, the earth signs would really gain the most. He just didn't know what year. Now, going with the Rider White, there's a lot more to get out because of what has happened in September. And here we are, we're doing this September 16th. There's still a lot more to come through, a lot more. Now, September had a lack of teamwork. It had such a pause. It was so strong. It literally killed them. The high priestess with that type of reading, even though it's upright, that literally means hidden motives, hidden agenda towards the earth signs. Radiant Oracle. It seemed like when they actually went to places to communicate and ways to communicate, all ways like email, text, social media, phones, radio, because I'm seeing star centers and it really is alluding to places where they really couldn't get too much of a word in. And when you look at the card of Quantum Heart, they really had to regenerate something. So they are forgiving, but they're not forgiving at the same time. It opened up a lot of doors. But really, they have a lot of passion. They're able to hold on to this passion. When you expand that compassion, you can't believe what happens. That's the golden egg, and that keeps coming up also a lot. What is the golden egg for each sign where they say, I hit it, I gained it? Is it service? Were you gifted from the planetary guardians, your angels, your friends? Did you have to hunt for it? Or did you have to do the math? That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know. Keep going outside and grounding outside, especially during daytime. As far as health goes, you got to revert back to your old habits of being healthy. To close out is the Literary Witches Oracle. Lore. You're gonna learn what lore is really quickly. And it's something like a generational curse or something that follows you. You kick it in the bucket this month in October. It is quite the trick that you're going to have to conjure up to come out with your mastery and strength on that. You're going to have to use the intellect for a lot of it. You're going to have to pay attention to your animals if you have animals to help think of this like story. Like you can't even believe the story some of the people have uh coming out over the last like maybe 1 to 5 years or multiple generations, how they had to like think quickly on getting the job done legally and lawfully or whatever they're experiencing. But it really is a beautiful enigma. And it's okay to have an enigma because it's something that it comes out at night at rest. So that's why it's saying, though you went through a lot in September, you might have to be at rest in October a little bit to get what you need again, because you don't know what November and December is bringing. And that's the union that's coming through. So, with that being said, this is nothing new that they've ever experienced in any lifetime, if they remember any era where there's just times where people have to rest a little bit longer. Other than that, have a good day and we will talk to you soon.